I could see the faces of everyone around me. My pride was destroyed.
I made this shit look too easy. I made this shit look too easy. I made this shit look too easy. I feel like cheesy.
When I think back about my time during school, I'd have to say, middle school has to be my favorite. 6th grade specifically. It was a time where it just felt like nothing really mattered too much, you know? The schoolwork wasn't that hard because, grades didn't really matter till high school anyway. And it was such an easy time to make friends because shit, we all just came out of elementary school. Like, nigga, everybody still had backpacks the size of our bodies. Like, come on. We were all in this together. And honestly, that's just how I felt when I was in middle school. Everyone was just nice and we all wanted to have a good time. Except for this one guy. His name was Elvis. You see, Elvis grew up on what some might call the hood, the bad part of the neighborhood. And I guess from a young age, he was a little bit more mature in all the wrong ways. This guy was in 6th grade and really thought he was a gangster, like a real gangster. Now, I don't want to take anything away from y'all real G's out there. I know it's hard out here in the streets. And some of y'all been gang banging since you were a little boy. Like my boy Bobby Schmurda. He's been selling crack since like the 5th grade. It's crazy. So it wasn't out of the realm of possibility that this 6th grader was a gangster. But see, the thing with Elvis was, we all lived in the same neighborhood. We went to the same school. I've seen his parents before. This guy was a true suburban dude.
Oh wow.
We all were. But for some reason, this guy always tried to make it seem like he was about that life. Like, man really used to tell people that he was catching bodies. Like, dude, you're like 4'10". You couldn't kill my dog. But he would bully the other kids. He always came to school with a red bandana like a real blood. And he never had any respect for anybody but himself. Now me, on the other hand, I treated everybody the same. I always figured if you treat people the way you want to be treated, you shouldn't have any problems. And because of that, I guess it made me kind of popular with all the other kids at my school. And I played basketball, so I'm sure that helped out. But nonetheless, I was truly a genuine person, and I guess that helped out with my popularity. But Elvis, he didn't like that. And I ain't no hater or anything, but if there's anything I dislike more than a bully, it's gotta be a fake gangster. And because of that, me and Elvis didn't I can't say that word, but you know which one I'm talking about. Me and Elvis didn't really like each other. But in all honesty, when it came to me and Elvis normally stayed in his lane. Until one day. It was a regular early morning at school, and before class, all the 6th graders would meet at the bleachers and wait for the school bell to ring so we could go to class. So I'm just there talking to my friends, probably debating who's stronger, Superman or Goku. Goku would absolutely solo the entire DC universe. But anyway, just regular 6th grader conversation. But then I heard some commotion coming over from the west side of the bleachers. It was Elvis. He was shoving people out of the way, trying to get to the water fountain. He was causing what many Karens would call a scene. I'm looking around and everybody's faces just seem to be struck with fear. Now, of course, I was thinking to myself, this guy is such an asshole. But again, when it came to me and Elvis, we both knew we didn't like each other. So I just turned back around and continued to talk to my friends. And as soon as I turned my back, I was laid out on the floor. This man Elvis not only shoved me, but pushed me on the floor in front of my friends. I was so embarrassed. I could see the faces of everyone around me. I can't let him disrespect me like this. And before I could even really react, this man said,
"Move out of the way and make room for the king."
My pride was destroyed. I blacked out. y'all doing? The security guard, Mr. Raymer, caught us. We were so caught up in the fight, we both didn't even see him coming. So after Mr. Raymer stopped yelling at us for about 10 minutes straight, he made us sit in the back of his golf cart because he was taking us straight to the principal's office. Now, me and Elvis at this point absolutely cannot stand each other. But we had one thing in common. We didn't want to get in trouble. Yo, bro, what do you want, man? Look, I know we have our differences. Yeah, and I'm not trying to get in trouble right now, man. I mean, I guess I'm not either. Well, what do you say, man? Why don't we just, I don't know, why don't we just work together? Just this once. Man, bro, it's that or we both might get suspended. Whatever, man. Just this once. We got into the principal's office and told her it was all a big misunderstanding. We were just play fighting, but nothing serious. We were actually best friends. I mean, look at us. The best of friends. The absolute best. We got off the hook with a lunch detention. We didn't even get a parent phone call. We finessed that shit. So Elvis was good, I was good, and after that day, Elvis never really messed with me ever again. I mean, there was this one other time, but that's a story for another day. I even think by the end of 8th grade, we were no longer enemies, but, you know, well acquainted. Maybe shared a laugh or two. Moral of the story, sometimes you gotta put your differences aside for something greater. And I think that can be applied in a lot of aspects in life, even with your worst enemy.